some of the players. What is your attitude? What do you expect? Well, I am expecting an intensively physical training and team. I had seen in the last two games very much physically intense games, and it is important to be there from the beginning in this physicality. So what type of game do you expect, trainer? Well, I expect a very close team with two teams at eye level. Both of them want to be group winners. It was our goal to be the group winner. And now we want to complete the final step to also complete the group phases, the group stage. Thank you so much. Those who have their hands up, yes, Uli Jun, please. So the first place in the group, what are the advantages? Are there also disadvantages? Well, the first advantage that crosses my mind is, of course, that it will keep the self-confidence and self-esteem on the team level. Otherwise, spontaneously, I would not have any other ideas. So the question also to the coach, Sarah Sarai also trained very individually. Is everyone else also prepared? Well, Sarai will be available for the final training session. She will join the training as everyone else. Sophie Affeld, second row. Well, a question on both each. Christian Wück, you're expecting a very heavily headball stalk team. Also, Klara Bühl, you know so many players from the Swedish team, including your Bavaria colleague. She also said, as she knows so many players, she would therefore really like to play against you. Well, so far there had been no exchange, but then it is of course clear that there is a certain rivalry, and independently from this, we would of course win this game and keep our self-confidence, and therefore master and perfect our group stage. Well, physically, as Klara said, in both halves, it will be a very physically intense game. We know the Swedish are very strong with their head balls, but then in Germany, our players are also strong regarding head balls. Mr. Wück, a topic, recently there was a big excitement about your debate regarding the goalkeeper. So what was happening? What is the news? Did you also involve Mr. Fuchs in this debate? Well, there was never a goalkeeper debate. We did analyze the game together with Ann-Kathrin Berger. I was addressing it, including with some strikers, as we do every time we are analyzing a game, what we do with specific groups. And this is a task of the coach. We have to speak to as many players as possible and
Klara, I just want to ask you, is there a sense of wanting to kind of
improve as much
after 2022 and not having the chance to?
Of course, there's so many factors that you can have an impact on or not. And therefore, from the point of view of players, it is really important to get to know your body in the long term and know that you have to preventatively do your best and work. And you have to really pay your highest attention to this. I believe we have a question in English as well. Is Thomas? Yes,
Just
please.
a question on Leah Schuler, if that's okay. Christian, if you can just tell us a bit about
Here's
how important
just
what she
a
brings to the
question
team. And Klara as well, if you're
to
able to tell us
Klara.
a bit about what she's
Can you
like
tell
as
us a bit
person
more
and a player on and
about
off the pitch?
about yourself on the player on the pitch and about Leah as a player on the pitch?
She's present. She has a really good
Leah
header and she just
ist
knows
wirklich
where the
sehr
ball is
präsent
coming.
und weiß, wo die
Also for me easy to just
Bälle
play the
herkommen.
ball normally.
Und
She's
für
scoring,
mich ist
so
das auch sehr
yeah,
wichtig.
I like it. I love it to play with her, to stay with her on the pitch and also off the pitch. She's amazing.
Sie ist einfach super auf dem Platz und außerhalb des Platzes. She really enjoys playing here. She did not have a So Klara, what is exactly important for the game tomorrow? So would you like Thomas to translate this as well?
Ja, unglaublich wichtig.
Well, it is incredibly important. We are really extremely happy that she will join us this evening. She's a really important part of us with a lot of energy. And the team is extremely happy that she'll be back with us, that she can give us the energy, and that we can be also there for her. I believe it's only a win-win situation. So if I have a discussion with a player tete-a-tete, then it is of course important that it remains confidential what we did discuss, and the result of our discussion should remain confidential. Please, we may have another 2 questions. Please, Mr. Frank Hellmann. A question to you. We heard that you looked after certain things outside football about, I believe, professional development. Could you tell us a bit more, please? Can you share? Well, I did manage to complete my bachelor before the European Championship. Well, journalists call it professional development. Well, no offense. Was that correct? So, excuse me, Eric Peters may have the last question. Yes, Christian Wück, this is something regarding the lineup. Rebecca, does she play? Must she play despite her issue? Or are you going to play with your initial 11? Well, yes, she has a pre-issue, but only after 2 yellow cards she may be suspended. It is really not relevant to me, and so this is not a good impact to you, national trailer. So we may see you straight away during the training session. See you in a minute.